出去下线。Okay, hello guys. So basically, this live will be just for the market analysis, which is for this week because this week I haven't done the market analysis yet. So I specially prepare for this session for the market analysis. Let me put on my earphone so you can hear my voice clearly. You know, yeah. Here's my earphone. Okay. Let me share to some group first before we get started. So anyone have any question, you may also ask below. So I believe now you can hear my voice more clearer. Okay, let me share to some group first before we get started. So before our section start, so if anyone wanted to know more about how our price action work, so tonight 8 p.m. Okay, tonight 8 p.m. there's a section prepared for everyone. Okay, there's a section prepared for everyone. You may click on the link below. Okay, there's a WhatsApp link. You'll be added into a WhatsApp group. Basically, this is in Chinese version, okay, Chinese Mandarin version. So if you are interested, so you click on the link below, you will be added into a group. So at tonight, okay, tonight 8 p.m. we will be starting, okay, we will be start our session at 8 p.m. okay, at 8 p.m. So during the live, okay, during the free class, you're going to learn how you can use the easiest trading method and have get your okay. I want to check first. Okay, is anyone okay, if you can hear my voice clearly, okay, if you can hear my voice clearer than just now, please give me a one, okay, so I can know I will be start the session. So today's session will be more on market analysis. Okay, let me share to some group first. Okay, if you can hear my voice clearer, okay, clearly, please give me a one. Please type on one. Okay, I will just start. Okay, so let's get started for the first trade. Okay, first trade, first pair. So first, I usually go for AUD pair. Okay, AUD pair. If you can hear my voice, okay, one. Okay, very good. Thank you, David. Okay. Okay. Yes. It's now functioning. Okay, let's start from AUD USD. Okay, so basically what we can see from the chart, okay, AUD USD, basically we can see overall the trend, okay, overall the trend, as you can see. Before that, overall the trend is really clear up, and then now market is going down. Okay, so what I'm expecting is, okay, this is basically our key line level. Okay, key line level. So I will wait for a banker sign from here, and I will look for a short. Okay, look for a short. If there's banker sign, I will go into it. So let's look into H4. Is there any banker sign that I wanted? Okay, so mostly from, okay, mostly from banker side that I want is mostly from. So what I'm going to do is, because I prefer to trade at the higher price, okay, so I'll be with something like this. When it go back, okay, when the market retraces up again, okay, when the market retraces up again, I will look for a short. I believe that a lot of people will be saying, oh, double bottom, that's going to up. But what we are seeing is the market's going to drop. Okay, it's going to drop. Okay. Okay, so next will be OD cat. Okay, so OD cat. Okay, mostly are the same. Okay, mostly are the same. As we can see the market. Okay, I would say that market is in a big range. Okay, a big range. So for OD cat, okay, OD cat basically market wanted to play in the range. Okay, play in the range somewhere like here, like in the range. Okay, market wanted to play in the range. So a range market is better to sell at the top and buy at the bottom. That's simple. Then the next will be OD Okay, let's look into OD Okay, OD basically same as how all the Aussie work. So we can see a downtrend very clear. Okay, as you can see, this is a higher low and then higher low again, and then it make a new lower low. This is low and this low is lower than this and this. That's why entire market is seeing a down will be better. Okay, downside exposure will be much more better. And then Aussie Swiss franc, okay, Aussie Swiss franc. Okay, so for those who wanted to entry our free class at tonight, so click on the link. Okay, click on the link below of this live video. There's a link you can be added into it. So for my members, if you are already my members, so please make this chance for others. Okay, so basically all these Swiss franc also in a range market. Okay, in a very clear range, so we can see it very clearly is in a uptrend range. Okay, it's an uptrend, as you can see, uptrend and then range, a uptrend range. So the position for me, I will be preferring in a buy position than a sell position, because over trend is an up, so I just follow the trend. Okay, but just where you should take your entry is very important. Okay, so the next thing will be, okay, Aussie New Zealand. Okay, Aussie New Zealand, basically we can see, okay, this is low and then this is lower low. Okay, and then this is so-called our lower high area. Okay, so over here, okay, over here we can see that market has a chance of pulling back higher and drop. So if this pair Aussie New Zealand you would like to have a trade, sell will be much more preferred. Okay, which is you wait for a higher price and go for a short. Don't just try to entry at the middle. Maybe, okay, maybe you'll be feeling your hand very itchy. Okay, your hand very itchy, but try not to enter trade at the middle. You'll be killing yourself. Okay, next, can does can you guys see how easy that I can just using the price action, especially our kind of human behavior price action to analyze the market, so much easy and so much faster, because I am using the technique of understanding the market. It's not about like I memorize everything. As a human being, I can't memorize everything, but I just need to understand one thing, which is human behavior. The human behavior will be very helpful in your trading. Okay, if you don't believe, you click on the link below. Okay, click on the link below, attend the free course. Okay, okay, let's look into GBP USD. Okay, so GBP USD, what the market is happening? Okay, basically, GBP USD is overall still in a downtrend. They're still in a downtrend. We can see that the market is keep on having lower low. It's a lower low and lower. There's no higher high yet. That's why sell is much more better. So this area, I will look for a setup for short. Okay, I will look for a short up for a short. Okay, I will look for setup for my short trade in this GBP USD. Okay, okay. Ma Ming He ask your gold trade close already? Nah, haven't yet. It's in another account. Okay, it's in another account. Okay, okay. GBP Aussie. Okay, GBP Aussie. GBP Aussie. Let's look into it. Okay, so GBP Aussie. It seemed like a shoulder, head, shoulder. Okay, it seemed like a shoulder, shoulder. So as we know that GB is still overall in downtrend, right? Okay, so yeah, still very clear downtrend. the market is creating lower low, but there's no higher high yet. That's why sell is still in this pair. Okay, sell trade downtrend is still in this pair. Okay, next will be GBP CHF. Okay, GBP CHF. Okay, so GBP CHF in a bigger trend, of course, is still in down low and lower low, and then lower high. Okay, consider lower high, and then lower low. So entire thing is still in the downtrend. Okay, downtrend. So where should we take our trade for the sell? This is where we teach key line and apply the key line. So once you apply key line, then you know where you should entry your trade and then why you should entry trade there. Okay, because of key line is a very powerful line that able to help us to go very further. Okay, so this basically my key line will be here. Okay, my key line will be here. So I'm expecting market. Okay, give me another chance of pulling that high until here and drop. Okay, pulling that higher, because why I'm expecting higher is because you need to understand the characteristic of every single pair. Okay, so I'll be expecting higher and drop. Okay, next will be GBB cat. Okay, let's look into GBB cat. Okay, so GBB cat. Okay, let me draw. Okay, so I can see big range market. Okay, big range market. So anyone, if you have any confusion, please voice out. Okay, you may voice out. Just comment below. Okay, just comment below. I will take your answer in consideration. No worries. Okay, so this level. Okay, this level. Okay, so as what we have analyzed is basically all the GBP are in weak, right? So I also seeing that this GBP also will be weak, okay? But I will seeing over this area, okay? Over this area that might happen what? Might happen of setup for me to short. Might happen a setup for me to short. If no setup, I look for short. But this area will be very high chance of having setup. Okay, the next will be GBP yen. Okay, GBP yen. Cool, man. Okay, okay. So for this, I would like to. There's seven of you on this in this live. Okay, can you please tell me that on your opinion? Okay, in your opinion, sorry, in your opinion, is it an uptrend or downtrend? Okay, just tell. In your opinion, is it a up or down? Okay, is it a up or down? If you think, yeah, this is an uptrend, just click on la up. Uh, click type on UP up. If you think it's down, just put on D. Okay, donkey D. If you think this is an uptrend, just type on up. If you think it's downtrend, just type on D. Downtrend. Okay. 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 Okay, so basically this trend, okay, very clear that we can see this is still a downtrend. Okay, still a downtrend, but my setup haven't clearly formed yet. Okay, my setup haven't clearly formed yet, so I also seeing, okay, seeing down. But if I just look into H4, okay, if I just look into H4, I can buy until this high and seller will just bring the price down. But currently, okay, if I look into H4, H4 is an up. If overall that trend is a down, but the setup haven't formed yet. Okay, my setup haven't formed yet. So basically, currently, buyer, okay, buyer is still in control. Okay, buyer is still in control. So buyer can control up to this level and seller bring it down. Okay, in H4 is still a uptrend. Okay, because we're seeing here. If we look in bigger time frame, it's surely down. So later expecting market to drop. Okay, expecting a drop in this trade. Okay, expecting a drop in this trade. Okay, the next will be GBP New Zealand. Okay, so GBP New Zealand. Whoa. Okay, so last week, okay, we can see that the market dropped to a very bottom. okay, a very bottom, okay, it dropped to a bottom, and then market rise higher. Okay, so I'll be seeing the market a continuous drop, okay, continuous drop when the market able to reach this level. Okay, when the market reach this level, it will be struggle first. Okay, struggle, and I will be seeing a drop for it. Okay, you're going up first, struggle, and drop. So overall, the market is just in a down. Okay, just in a downtrend. Of course, there's possible the market will rise higher, but this is the area that the seller need to be defend. Okay, always remember, seller need to defend at somewhere is critical for them. Okay, seller need to defend at the area that is critical for them, or else everything just gone. Okay, go. Okay, let's talk about gold. Okay, so we can see that. Okay, overall gold. Okay, we can see that maybe you know that what's called flagpole, okay, but this flagpole just break lower. Let me show you. Okay, this is what we call as flagpole. Okay, squeeze up. Okay, we can say it as a squeeze. Okay, so we can see that when the previously market was rising higher and okay, very effective, okay, very smooth. Later on, the market just squeezed by seller, squeeze, and then the buyer, as you can see, buyers buying at the same price, but seller is selling at the expensive price. And then lately, market broke. So I can see that the market already from an uptrend change to a downtrend. But before it have a big drop, it might also retrace up to this level, okay, this level, and have a drop. Okay, it might retrace to this level and have a drop. So for gold, it can a small retracement first, but overall it's a down. Okay, overall it's a down because recently, as we know that dollar is strengthening back. Okay, dollar is strengthening back. So everyone, if you want to look into USD pair, you really need to understand the price action because next month is the election of American election. So there will definitely be a lot of manipulation in USD. Because why? Because uh by my understanding of Trump, okay, by my understanding of Trump, he can do anything, okay, he can do anything just to win his election. Okay, he want to win his election. So one of the, because as everyone know that Trump is a businessman. Okay, businessman always come with profit first. Okay, his mind always make from can be said as his mind is made by profit. So dollar strengthening is a very important topic for Trump to win his election because once he can strengthen back his dollar, I believe that this is one of his manipulation to win the election. Okay, to win his election. So we can see. Okay, so here will be a very favorable pair for everyone. Most of the people are favor in this pair, which is Euro USD. So basically, we can see entire graph. Okay, is very clear uptrend. Okay, but market broke. Can you see a lot of people are buying here? A lot of people are buying here. A lot of people are buying here. Okay, a lot of people buying here, and then once market drop, okay, once market drop, everything just changed. A lot of buyer attracted. This is why we don't trade support resistance. Okay, this is why we don't trade support resistance because support resistance will always happen of this issue. That's why we trade only at key line. This is our key line. This is not support resistance. This is key line. Okay, this is key line. So for the upcoming market, Euro is still be expecting to drop. Okay, to drop. Of course, the first level is here lah. Okay, of course, the first level will be this level. Okay. Next will be Euro GBP. Okay, so Euro GBP, there's what we call a channel is forming. Okay, channel is forming. Okay, there's a channel here. Okay, so there's a channel here. So this is usually what we know as uh, trend continuation. Market usually flow like this, it struggle and it's going to shoot up. Okay, this is what we call trend continuation. Most of people will be trapped in here because of why? Because they saying, oh, market going down, oh, market change downtrend later. Oh, but later on, market shoot up back. Why? Because they don't know the price action story. This is usually a retracement only. Most of the people see, oh, change downtrend, they go for sell, but lately market go up because this is just a continuation. So how you going to analyze? Is it a continuation or a real change trend, so-called channel? This will be also taught in our class. So make sure you click a link, okay, click the link in this live, okay. Before you enter this live, there's a link, okay, click on the link. Basically, we are having a Mandarin version tonight, 8 p.m. Okay, this section you're going to learn the most easiest skill to help you to increase your confidence in your trading. Okay, of course, if you wanted to know more about the classes, okay, our classes, price action classes, you may contact us personally, no issue. Okay, so let's continue. Euro OC. Okay, the next will be our Euro OC pair. Okay, so Euro OC, the market is slightly wanted to rise already. Okay, so even though as you can see, maybe a lot of people will think that, oh, when the market from here drop to here, oh, market change downtrend. But I can tell you that very confirm, even though market can drop to this level, it's still in an uptrend. But just when it going to rise. But over here, okay, over here, there's a possible double bottom. Okay, possible double bottom that's going to form, but haven't formed yet. But over here, market very high chances of rising back up. Okay, just follow the trend. Okay, just follow the trend. Okay, the next will be Euro cat. Okay, Euro cat maybe a lot of seller. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people will be entering at this resistance. Okay, there's a lot of seller going to entry here, but the seller might successful just bring the market lower to this level and shoot up, or even though the market can just shoot up immediately. Okay, so there's two options: either it drop and go up, or it break, retest, go up. I believe that a lot of people for those who just trade resistance support, just sell here, just sell here, they will be gone. Okay, Euro CHF. Okay, so Euro CHF, for this chart, okay, for this chart, we can see that market is still very clear in the uptrend. Okay, market is still very clear in the uptrend, but just currently market very choppy. Okay, very choppy. So this is how you identify and clear your mindset of this is a very choppy market. Try not to go into it. So I'm not going to it for this chart because it's quite choppy for me. Okay, the next will be New Zealand, Euro New Zealand. Okay, so Euro New Zealand market very clear uptrend, yes. Yeah, market very clear uptrend. So even though this is uptrend, but we can see the entry price will be somewhere around here. Why? Because we can see that buyer is taking advantage of buying higher price. So maybe it drop to this level, we can seeing an upside. Okay, seeing an upside here. Okay. Next will be Euro Yen. Okay, Euro Yen. So Euro Yen mostly the same. Okay, mostly the same. This is the key line level that I wanted. So can you see that this is key line? So we only trade key line. Okay, key line market, as you can see, market break. When the market come back to my key line to retest, seller did really came in. Okay, seller did really came in. So I'll be seeing a downside exposure for Euro Yen. Okay, Euro Yen for downside exposure. The next will be New Zealand. The next will be New Zealand pair. So If again very important, because that's why I need to say twice or even third time, make sure you attend tonight 8 p.m. Okay, 8 p.m. live free class. Okay, live free class. Okay, New Zealand dollar first. Let's go to New Zealand dollar. Okay, so New Zealand dollar, we can see that market is climbing higher and higher. Okay, higher and higher. So again, if you are H4 trader, okay, if you are a H4 trader, you will be only look for current market situation, which is follow the trend to have a buy. Okay, but if you are day one trader, which means day one, as you can see, day one, your eyesight should be what? Okay, basically, this is a range market, big range market. Okay, market is in a big range market. So basically, currently, market is in a downtrend. All of this, can you see? It going up and up, right? Up. It's just a messy and confuse your mind that telling you, oh, market having high, market wanted to go uptrend already, so we go buy. As what we are seeing that this market going to drop. Okay, this market going to drop. So please be aware. Okay, please be aware that this market is going to drop. Basically, market just a correction. Just a correction, then they want to drop. This is how market usually work. If you really okay, if you really don't understand market behavior, try not to do any counter trend. Okay, try not to do any counter trend, because counter trend will just increase your risk percentage. Okay, counter trend will just increase your risk percentage. Okay, the next will be New Zealand cat. Okay, let's see what's happening in New Zealand cat. Okay, New Zealand cat, same thing. Okay, but this New Zealand cat, they also reaching a my key line level. Okay, so over here, I also look into sell. Okay, basically look into sell. Here, okay, the area that I circle, I will wait for my setup to be formed. If no setup, I will be still following this H4 chart, okay, this H4 chart to have my buy position. Otherwise, I will not going to do anything. Okay. Okay, I would like to ask you, okay, how many of you, okay, please don't feel shy to tell out, okay, how many of you are still struggling, don't know what you are doing when you are trading? Okay, if you having this issue, can you give me a comment on below? Type on one, okay, type on one if you're still confusing, you don't know what you are doing while you are trading, and then you trade, the return that you have is not satisfied for yourself. Please start on one, because as we know, in Malaysia the case every day is increasing. Okay, to be honest, there's a high chance of MCO 2.0 come back. So are you prepared with your so-called profitability skill? Do you have that skill to help you to make profits from this market, or you have the skill of watching others to make profit from market? This is very crucial question. Okay, this is very important question you should ask yourself. You trade, is it you spending money to the market, or spending the money on in yourself? Okay, in your mindset, everything. Okay, I believe no. Basically, everyone who are in this life are very favor and also comfortable with your trading skill. Very good. Okay, I hope that help you. Okay, so let's continue. New Zealand CHF. Okay, New Zealand CHF basically downtrend as well. Why so much of the trade are in the downtrend? As we can see, market this is down. This sorry, not down, low. lower low, and then lower high, and then this is considered low high as well. So basically everything is still in the downtrend. Okay, market everything is still in the downtrend. The market everything is still in the downtrend. So of course a better sell and the sell area able to give us the best risk reward is the pink arrow that I highlighted. Okay, the pink area that I highlighted. Okay, so there's already 80 of the members already registered to attend tonight live event. If you are also one of them, please notice that we're going to start at 8 p.m. Okay, 8 p.m. Okay, the next will be New Zealand yen. Okay, New Zealand yen, basically market already reaching the critical area. Okay, market already reached the critical area. That's why maybe a lot of people think that, oh, market high, low, higher low. Oh, going to buy. But market already reached the critical area. This area will be very high potential. Market can just drop. Okay, this area can attract a lot of sellers, just bring the market downwards, much more downwards. So be careful. Okay, please be careful. And next will be go to other pair, which is the CAD and CHF pair. Okay, let's look into this pair. Okay, so basically for this CAD CHF, we can see that market very clear. Seller force is so huge. Okay, seller force is so huge. So a potential small correction. The correction can be just rise over this area and having another drop. So if CAD drop, okay, between every pair that correlated with CAD will be strengthened because CAD most of the pair are let's say Euro CAD, Euro at the front, okay, Euro at the front and CAD at the behind, at the behind. So if CAD weak, Euro will go up. So this is what we call as correlation. This will also be taught in the class, okay? Will be discussed in the class. Sometimes if you trade correlation, you can get much more idea of what the market is happening. Okay, so as we can see, CAD yen, okay, CAD yen, this is drop, okay, market drop. As we can see, market drop and then market just struggle, and another drop is going to happen soon. Okay, it can just retrace up to this. Okay, sorry, yeah, it can retrace up to this level and drop, or even drop to this level. Okay, so this level will be attract a lot of buyer came in. Okay, come in. Sorry, a lot of buyer will be coming in over that area. Okay, very clear. Okay, so don't judge the market simply by seeing, oh, two long bar candle or buyer come in and everyone going to buy. Always remember what is the trend. The trend is still sell. The buyer just bring the market to a certain area, then they will let the seller came in again to continue the market. This is how the markets works healthily. Okay, healthily. Okay, next will be USD pair. Okay, so we can see that okay. So USD cat, okay, first we look into USD cat. This USD cat, we can see that market is coming higher and higher and higher. So this is what we call as real trend reversal. Okay, a real trend reversal. This is the real trend reversal, which is market confirm already changed the trend, but just currently is defending the seller. Okay, the seller in the market over here is defending the market. the seller try not to let the market break above, but the buyer is currently stronger than the seller. Okay, buyer currently is stronger than the seller. So please be aware that market able to break through of this level. Okay, so this level will be attracting a lot of seller, and then later on market will just high, just kill all the seller. They just kill all the seller. So please be aware of this. USD yen. Okay, USD yen. Okay, so again, okay, let's see how many of you have learned something from the beginning of my live video. So let's see what trend it is. Okay, what trend is this? Let's vote. If you think it's uptrend, please start on up. If you think this is downtrend, please start on D. Okay. If you think this is an uptrend, type on UP up. If you think this is downtrend, type on D donkey. How many of you think that this is an uptrend? How many of you think that this is a downtrend? So I am so exciting to share about tonight event. There's an event for everyone. Okay, so click on the link. There's a limited seat. Okay, limited seat of 100 seat, but now already occupied 85 of the seat. 85. Okay, please make sure you get your seat. Okay, let me check for the later update how many seat already occupied. Oh, 87. Can you see that? Now already occupied of 87 seat. So 87, another 13 seat to be claimed. So make sure you claim your seat. Okay, make sure you claim your seat. Okay, anyone have any answer? What trend is it? Is it an uptrend or downtrend? Okay, there's 4 viewer. Okay, no issue. I believe that because most of people are in jobs, so can't attend for the live section. Okay, so basically USD yen, this is still in the uptrend. Okay, market is still in an uptrend. Okay, still in the uptrend. So USD yen, I'll be seeing up. Okay, upside exposure. Still in the upside exposure. Okay, the last will be USD CHF. Okay, so USD CHF also is uptrend. Okay, an uptrend. So before it rise, okay, it must form a setup. So for my members, okay, you may look for any setup over here. Very high chance of having setup here. Okay, this maybe could be our setup. Let's look into a small time frame. Yes, see got set up no. Okay, got set up. He got set up. So I advise another thing is let's wait for the market rise higher than this, retest, and we can go for safer long trade. Okay, I will be wait for market rise higher than this, retest here, and I go for a buy trade. This will be much more safer for my trade. Okay, so 8 p.m. Okay, guys, tonight 8 p.m. I'm going to see you in my free class. This is a Mandarin class. At the same time, I'm going to show you one thing. Okay, which is at the last Friday, I make another 1,000%. Okay, if you really wanted to know how I make this 1,000%, please make sure you attend the live. Okay, make sure you attend tonight live section. As you can see, this is on my Facebook. I already posted. You may see every of my members. As long as you follow my step, okay, as long as you follow my step, as you follow my what I have teach you, you can get the result. This person he make 100% in a week. Okay, in a week, as you can see. Okay, sorry, in a month. 怀疑我看到这个月财经来信为啥 只是起步 OK， 靠自己分析，用我教的东西。So as long as you follow what I teach, you can be there. Okay, you can be there. So this, as you can see, this is my 1000% return in a day. Okay, this is the 1000% result in a day. So as you can see, deposit just 300 something, but I got a profit of 3007, over 1000%. This result is over 1000%. So again, if you wanted to learn, if you wanted to know how, please click on the link below. Okay, click on the link below. Okay, this is a live video. There's a link. Okay, you may see on the link, there's a link below. As you can see, there's a lot of link. So this is the below link is for everyone who wanted to attend an FP on Friday live trading. Click on the link, you'll be registered. And then if you wanted to attend tonight event 9:30, which means September of 30 of September, 8 p.m. So click on the link, you'll be added in the WhatsApp group, and then every information will be shared inside the group. So I will see you in the live trading. Okay, so anyone, any question? Do you guys have any question you like to ask? You want to ask or anything? Okay, what does mean by setup? Okay, setup is basically one of the important knowledge for us to identify when the market is going to be real, okay, real change the trend, real change trend. Because some of the time, I believe that you experience that, change trend already, but later on it changed back again. So it'll be confusing you. Okay, so this setup is going to give you a very confirm that market is changing. It's confirm change the trend. Okay, so make sure you attend tonight live by clicking the link. Okay, clicking the link. Okay, so if you really wanted to learn how you can make a very big amount of money, okay, which means using small capital increase into big capital. So make sure you have your affordable risk reward, okay, affordable risk percentage, and then also have a knowledge that you really know what you are doing. Okay, so I will see everyone in tonight live. Okay, so thanks for the support for who uh until from the beginning of this live until now. So I'll be seeing you guys in tonight live. Okay, at tonight live. So tonight is not doing we are not having live on Facebook, but we are having live on Zoom, Zoom live. So that's why I encourage, if you really zero knowledge, you don't know what you are doing, and then you are facing of trade issue, confidence issue, click on the link, you'll be added into WhatsApp group, and the live will be conduct by using Zoom. Okay, see you and safe trade.